back, relax, and maybe get yourself a snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys! So I'm here today to review this non-fiction book which is called They Can't Kill Us All by Wesley Lowery, and this is a Penguin current events book which is the first one I've read, but I might get into these a little bit more because it definitely interested me. This follows Wesley Lowery as he reports on the various incidences that have inspired the Black Lives Matter movement in America, which basically comes down to a lot of white police shootings of black young men in America. This is something that is obviously utterly tragic. It's definitely a hard-hitting little book. It felt like it was a good introduction to me. If you haven't read anything about Black Lives Matter, or you don't have much of an understanding, if you don't come from the US, or you just have an interest but you're not really sure how much you want to know, this is a great introduction book to it because it does give you that kind of grounding in where the matter started, who was involved in starting it up, who started the movement of Black Lives Matter in particular. It's a non-fiction, fairly personal accounting by Lowery because Lowery was a reporter who was on the ground at these different incidences all over America, going into the aftermath of a horrible police shooting and trying to uncover what had really happened, what led up to this shooting, usually fatal, why people were targeting young black men, particularly the white police officers were targeting young black men and possibly taking violent force against them that was quite unnecessary. For me, it was a great read because it introduced me to the topic really well. It gave me a full understanding of lots of the different events that kind of factored into the Black Lives Matter movement. It's very, very racially charged. And this book kind of deals with that on a fairly surface level. It doesn't go too deeply into emotional responses of the families and things. It does hint at them. It kind of pulls from lots of the different interviews and quotes and different discussions that Lowery himself had and his colleagues had with some of the people who were directly involved in the shootings or who were directly involved in the families of those who were shot. One of the things I personally really liked about this was that it felt very easy to get into, even though it's a hard topic to talk about and to deal with and to understand and try and put yourself in the mental headspace of. It didn't feel like it was a really difficult story, except for the subject itself is really hard-hitting. The book itself felt very approachable and very readable, and a story that was hard, but not in a way that I didn't want to learn it. I definitely wanted to understand more about this myself and educate myself on it. So this was a perfect book for that. So I'm hoping that I will read some more Black Lives Matter or racially charged books in the near future. I've got a few in mind that I would like to get to. And if you have any recommendations of other books in a similar vein or theme, let me know down in the comments below. So yeah, that is my review of this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys!
Thank you for watching my video today. Go pick up a book, then come back and chat with me again.